Hey YouTube Pipe House, we thought we'd do another video. This is going to be our Ramblepalooza video. And I don't know, we watched Dave Bagwell's video he just put out, and where he did a ramble. He did a ramble. He never does ramble. So we thought we'd do a ramble. We ramble all the time. I mean, that's pretty much...
That's generally all our videos,
our ramble, but...
Tangent. Oh no, we're at 15 minutes. Gotta stop.
But we thought it'd be a fun idea for everybody to put a Ramblepalooza video out where you just talk about nothing. Just talk about whatever. And I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of fun. He thought it'd be pretty fun too. Get a little Ramblepalooza going on. So I thought it'd be fun.
We'll start with our housekeeping though. I am smoking McBaron's Vanilla Cream Loose Cut in my basket pipe that I picked up in Marietta, Georgia.
It's a loose cut?
Loose cut is what it says on it.
Loose cut.
I guess because there's the vanilla cream flake and there's the vanilla cream loose.
And the flake is tight?
Tightly packed.
Tightly packed.
And sliced.
Tight sliced?
And this one's loose.
Oh, okay.
I actually find that the loose cut has a little bit more vanilla flavor than the flake.
More arrogant to it, like surrounding it and burning it. Whatever. More surface area. I am smoking my 320. I got some Peter Heinrich Stark Strong. I had the biggest problem finding a tobacco to fit this pipe. It's a huge bowl, and it's a pretty shallow bowl compared to its wideness. And I was having trouble finding a tobacco, but I found one, and it's Peter Heinrich's Dark Strong. It tastes so good in this pipe. However,
you can't get it anywhere. So he found a tobacco that smokes great in his pipe, yet he can't buy anymore.
It does pop up every now and then. You'll see it on smoking pipes and cigars.
So if anybody sees it available,
Cup of Joe's
after you buy
stuff.
your bag, let Nathan know so he can buy his.
Yeah, let me know. I need to buy. You need to buy one, either the big tin or the small tin. I need to buy some Dark Strong. This was given to me by Eric Schreinerbrand. Thank you, buddy. You made this pipe happy, made me happy, and miserable at the same time. So today's weather.
So we have our jackets on, if you'll notice. It was beautiful, beautiful. We're finally getting fall. We only get about 2 weeks of this. It's either miserably hot here or wet and miserably cold. So we get about 2 weeks of beautiful, fantastic weather, and today was one of those days.
Speaking of Dave Bagwell and the weather, it was so nice today.
Super clear. We opened all the windows of the house, left them open all day.
I don't think it got to 75.
I heard the air cut on one time, which means the house got up to 74. It just was so nice, so nice. I love being able to open those windows and just air out the house. During the summer, you can't. We
spent the entire day outside. We read outside, played our little...
you guys saw we uploaded kind of a bunch of videos, and we cooked lunch out on the grill, and Nathan made the steak from yesterday.
I grilled Les's steak. Thanks, Les.
And then
delicious.
He grilled up all the sausage. Another thing, I think Peter Heinrich Stark Strong makes me sneeze.
Dogs, chill out.
We have one dog who's like almost 7, and so she's like not a puppy anymore. And then we have one dog who I think's about 2, maybe. She was a shelter dog, so we're not really sure exactly how old she is.
She was a rescue dog.
She was definitely a puppy. She was still in that puppy phase when we got her. We've had her a year, but she's still in that puppy phase. So she will just randomly tackle Josie, the 7-year-old dog. And Josie's like, what the heck? Just leave me alone. Earlier, Josie was sunning herself out in the yard.
Like sunning herself, and Chaco,
and then Chaco was like, oh, that looks like fun. And Chaco's biting her on the leg and biting her on the ear. And Josie's like, just let me sun. She's not even fighting back. She's just laying there like, are you done yet?
Chaco's like chewing on her leg, chewing on her neck, chewing on her ear. And Josie's like, oh, are you done yet?
Josie's the old crotchety woman, and Chaco's the crazy little girl. She needs some chew toys. That's her problem. Huh.
She has one. Her name's Josie.
Yeah. Anyway, so when the weather is cool like this, we like to cook, you know, and I'm sure everybody, you have like a menu of things that you just don't want to make in the summer. You don't want to eat them because it's too hot. You're gross, you know, I mean, one of the things is like the pierogies and sausage. It was a wintertime kind of meal. My first husband's family is Polish, and so pierogies were a big deal. And so you cook pierogies. If you don't know what they are, it's kind of like ravioli, but on the inside, it's like mashed potatoes with cheese. And so there are a lot of ways you can make it. Some people fry them like in a pan till they're brown, and some people boil them. The best way I've ever had them is how we fixed them tonight. And you saute them in a pan with butter and garlic and onion and bell pepper and sausage.
I think Rachel's the queen of Ramble.
Oh. And so that's, and so it makes, you know, a big pot of sausage.
What are good, like, winter, like stews, like anything in the crock pot?
Chili. I love chili.
Chili. Like chili on a hot dog.
The longer the chili cooks,
like the chili with all the beans and all the...
second or third day chili is much better than the first day chili.
Especially if it's in a crock pot the whole time, just kind of...
Like when you go to the fair and they've been cooking that chili in that crock pot for days. Those are the best chili cheese hot dogs you'll ever get. Old, nasty, week-old chili. Mm-hmm. So delicious. Mm-hmm. Anyway, we need some dessert. I didn't make any desserts this weekend. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, I didn't post any dessert pictures.
So I heard that Oreos are as addictive as cocaine.
No, that it, I finally heard the article or whatever. It says that
it lights up the same centers in the brain.
They were studying desserts and drugs. Like, they're trying to talk about food addiction and that food addiction is a true thing and whatever. And so they found that Oreo cookies are the most addictive.
Because of the fat and sugar content.
Because of the fat and sugar. It's the ratio of fat and sugar. And that they light up the same area of your brain in the same intensity that cocaine does. How about that? All y'all with your watermelon, pumpkin, chocolate-covered coconut Oreos.
Can't eat just one.
It's like crack. Just remember that as you're eating your Oreos. You're getting your crack fix.
Bet it tastes better than crack.
Do you smoke crack? Do you know what crack tastes like?
Does crack taste like anything? Oh. Like cocaine?
Oh. Well, when you snort it, is it, you know, like snuff has a flavor. I'm sure it has a flavor. We don't want to know. Don't tell us, okay? Because if you tell us, that's an admission of something. So don't comment any of that in the bottom. But let us know how you love your Oreos, just like crack.
I like to take the middle out, even the double stuff. Like take the middle out and like stack like 3 or 4 in the middle of 2 cookies.
I just will never forget when John lost his tooth and swallowed it. When he was
eating Oreos?
Yeah, he was taking his bottom teeth. He had a very loose bottom tooth.
Her kids.
And he was using it to scrape the icing out, and then he swallowed it. And then he went, oh, my tooth is gone. And I was like, did you crunch it? And he's like, no, I swallowed the icing whole. So he just like scraped his tooth out and then swallowed it with the icing.
Her kids will let their teeth fall out. Like, you know,
oh my god, no fallout. Remember the other one? He was running in the kitchen.
You know how kids normally they get a loose tooth and they work at it and fall, and you know they take it out. My kids will, I mean, if it gets a little bit loose, I mean, they're constantly wiggling it and trying to get it out.
My other child, one of his was so loose, he could make it like stick out his mouth
and blow
and so he had the tooth sticking out of his mouth, and he was running around the kitchen with it like out of his mouth, but his mouth was shut. And then it fell out. It fell out of his mouth.
And he was like mortified. He was like, "Oh, my tooth! It fell off."
We had to find it. I mean, it hit the floor. God only knows where. He was running in circles around the table. We had to find the tooth that fell out his mouth.
And we like beg him, "Can I just
Go.
let me just see
I'm
your
like,
tooth?"
and don't
they know.
show me. Don't show me because it
No, I want to see him so I can just like. Bing.
Gross me out so bad. I don't know what it is about loose teeth. It just makes me.
I have a thing with eyes. I can't stand.
See, you have a thing with eyes, but teeth.
I can't stand anything with eyes.
I don't want to
It
see
makes
your
my
loose
eyes water
teeth.
and my eyes burn.
Oh yeah,
because
I'll just be like, hold on, I gotta move my contact.
Oh God! Don't even.
I'll touch my eye and like swivel it around.
See, just you talking about it. It's just like.
And then we were in the car one day, and I was like, oh, they're bothering me, and I just pulled them out, like in the car, and he's dying.
So my flame's softer now. I had filled it up earlier on my earlier video. It was like shooting out flame. Really, it is a soft flame. I promise.
What?
It's just it's a soft
I
flame.
just filled it.
I had filled it before the other video. I had too much pressure in it, but once I relieve some of that pressure, it is a soft flame. I promise.
I just filled my Zippo, so every time you light it, it like poof.
Oh, it lights up the lid too.
Yeah.
I see. I almost knocked out my own tooth just now.
No, don't. Those are real. No, don't make it really. Don't. I just filled it. You want to see something cool?
It did.
Yes.
It did.
I know. Well, you got to do it right in front of the camera.
I don't know if they saw it or not. I filled up my dad's lighter one day, and I overfilled it on purpose, just to see his reaction. He lit it up, lid's on fire. He's trying to put it out. Things we do to our loved ones, just for fun. Ooh, it smells good.
Vanilla cream loose cut. That I really think tastes better than the flake. I have both. But Jonathan Watt told me he packs his flake. He gets one. Oh, sorry, like a Tupperware container, and he puts a cigar wrapper in the bottom. Not cigar wrapper, but the cedar thing they wrap around the cigars. He puts that in the bottom so that he doesn't get any tobacco worms or what boll weevils or whatever gets in it. And then he gets the vanilla cream flake, and he buys the whole vanilla pods that you can get at the store, and he like wraps them kind of around the edge of the stack of the flake, and then he closes the paper back, and then he closes the Tupperware.
Infuses pure
and he
vanilla
leaves
bean.
it like a year. And I was like, that'd be good.
That-
except I just couldn't wait.
That
I mean,
would
I'd
be
have to
awesome.
do it.
You'd smoke the vanilla bean, huh? You'd be like,
Yeah, vanilla bean. So I might try that. I might shove some vanilla bean in the jar.
where would you get vanilla bean?
Get it at the store. It's
Can
not
you?
at the store.
Really?
Probably Whole Foods would be the best place to get it. They have all that weird junk.
So we're at 15 minutes already.
Are you really? Shoot. Okay, we're done. Bye.
I'm telling you guys, we could ramble.
We
all
don't
night
even
long.
realize.
We could ramble seriously all night. So let's see your ramble videos. Ramblepalooza!
Okay, bye.
Bye, YouTube. We're gonna continue smoking our pipes. And rambling, probably.
Pipe smokes is like mud wrestling. It's kind of nasty, but it's lots of fun.
Fair winds and following seas. Until we meet again.
I need to learn how to say goodbye in a lot of different languages. I said adios in one and au revoir.
Adios. Aloha.
Oh, aloha. Aloha. That's another one.
And
No, I
what
just
about
need...
French? You know French.
I said au revoir. I said that.
Oh,
another
overall.
one.
Okay. I don't know French, obviously.
I'm going to learn to say goodbye in a bunch of different languages and finish off the videos with a different goodbye.
What about Japanese? Weren't you in like Korea or something? Korean. What about Korean?
I didn't live in Korea.
No.
My parents lived in Korea. You have a huge ear hair. It's like an inch long.
Get it. Get it. See if you can get it.
Turn your head back this way so I can see it.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, I got it.
I felt it.
I heard it. That's gross.
Had some tension on it, and I heard it snap.
That's gross.
Growing old sucks. Start growing hair where you never had hair before. And losing hair where you've always had hair. Alright, bye.
You're gonna have to cut so much out of this.